Hey YouTube, what's good y'all boys? It's your boy AJ. I had a long sleep today. I felt like it was necessary and I just got out of the shower and all that stuff. So now what I'm about to do is I'm gonna work and then I'm going to probably go outside and get some exercise. I wanted to post a video today because that's what I do. So today I'm gonna talk to you guys about, you don't work enough. Like, you think that you work hard, but you don't even know how to work. And this is something I learned from Alex Ramosi. He said, who out of you guys think you work hard? People raise hands. He's like, okay, I'm gonna challenge that belief. So he said the way that he defines work is input to output. That's what I like about Alex Ramosi, because he doesn't just say words, he defines them and he says how he defines them. And then it leads you to define them in a different way, right? So he says work is input to how much inputs I put in to get this much output. So throughout a day, what do you do throughout a day? And be honest with yourself. You probably watch Netflix, you probably do this, you probably do that. All these things that aren't your work, right? So he said he cut out all distractions. He literally made it to where it's like the only thing that he can do is do his work, the thing that he needs to do the thing, and work out. So if you're not doing that, you're not working as hard as you think you are, because he's working harder than you. And when you kind of accept these things, either you can, because you're not ignorant anymore. Once you learn that, you're not ignorant. So either you do it or you don't. And if you don't do it, that's on you. But you can't complain and be like, hey, why I'm not successful. You're not successful because you're watching Netflix. You're not successful because you're talking on the phone about nothing. You're watching the Super Bowl. I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't a hard decision for me because I'm not a sports guy. But even if I was, I wouldn't have watched the Super Bowl, because that's a bunch of grown men that are millionaires. Every time they step on that field, they make $100. If they take 10 steps, they're making more. If they take 20 steps, they're making more than most people make a month. So I say that to say, like, I'm not working hard enough, comma, but that's okay because I don't know how to work. So I just got to learn how. That's all. So the power of reframing is really real, because Alex changed my life, like literally. Like, my success is dependent on me, but when I am successful, when I do have 100K plus subs on YouTube, that's the guy that I'll be saying, hey, it wasn't just me. This is the guy that put me in the position. You know what I'm saying? Because reframing your brain it's important, bro, because you got to realize liars, right? Perfect example, liars. Liars lie so much that they lie to themselves. So when you lie to yourself, you actually believe it's true. Like, you can convince your brain that anything's true. Like, a short dude could convince himself that he's not short if he lied to himself enough. So with that being said, reframing is very important in trying to succeed, because you're going to have days where you don't feel motivated, where you don't feel this. When you reframe it to, this isn't hard, or rather, I could either say it's hard, or I could realize that most of these guys won't be able to do what I'm doing. And then when I think of it like that, it's like, it makes me feel better about it, because I'm like, oh yeah, most of them won't be able to do that. So if I just do it, I'm better than them. But it's not even just that, because that's what Alex says. I look, because with these guys, Alex, David Goggins, they don't want you to just repeat verbatim what they do. They want you to come up with your own thing. So here's my own definition, right? It's not hard. It's not hard. Most of them won't do it. So if I just do a little bit, I'm better than them. And what you'll notice is, if you do a little bit and you keep prolonging it, oh, I'm gonna give up tomorrow. Then you keep going, oh, I'm gonna give up the next day. I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna give up this day. And you tricked your brain to be like, hey, I'm gonna, instead of, because look at it like this. When you do things, you put things off for the next day, right? You're like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Instead of saying I'll do it tomorrow, how about instead of saying that, how about I'll give up tomorrow? Hey, I'll quit tomorrow. I'll give up the next day. When I do that, I don't quit. And that's why I made the video called I Can't Quit, because I don't believe I can. Because I'm going to put as much effort in as possible. I heard Alex say something like this. I don't remember exactly what he said, but he said he learned it from somebody, and every time he doesn't want to do something, thoughts come into his head. And he said, I think he said, boys have confidence. Men have, what did he say? Men have something. I forgot what he said. I'm gonna have to watch it again. But he said that every time he doesn't want to do something, he thinks you will do what's required. You will do what's required. And that's how I'm thinking and framing my brain. Like, I'll do what's required for what I want in life. I'm not gonna make my metric based off of someone else or based off of what other people tell me is impossible. I also heard David Goggins say something like this. He said that when he was going into the military, every base, they had an expectation of like, hey, this is what they do. And then he realized that a lot of people didn't live up to that. So instead of that, that prompted him to have his own expectations for his life. Be like, hey, this is what I'm gonna allow, this is what I'm not gonna allow. Right? And every day, he said, if you hold on to that every single day, you'll see major improvement. So that's what I do. I try to do every day, because what he understands and what I understand is it's not easy. That's the whole point. A lot of people don't put an effort into anything. Like, you think that you work hard, you think that you put an effort, you really don't, to be honest. You don't. You don't try as hard as you could. And only you know that. Only you. Only you know exactly what I'm talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, every time that you tried, but you didn't really try. So as long as I remember that what I'm doing does matter, and me putting in the effort does make a difference, and it will make me better than everyone else, and I will be successful, and I'm young and I can do it, you guys are going to see me, and I'm going to have 100K plus on this page. And there's no like, how to put it? There's no like, I'm delusional, bro. Like, there's nothing in my head that tells me I can't do it or I won't be able to. I genuinely 100% believe in myself. I have pride in myself. I have pride. So I believe that that's what's going to happen to me. But I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys. Keep it short and sweet. If you guys like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, man, it's the second day of the daily post. You feel what I'm saying? If you want your boy to keep it up, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to catch y'all boys in the next one. Peace.